All right, as promised, back here talking more about Rev Share. I'm Angie Gerber with eXp, and I want to break down Rev Share and what that looks like as it is today here at eXp. So let's get into it. So Rev Share, like many companies, a lot of people are like, oh, it's a pyramid scheme. Well, most companies, you have someone at the top who hires people, managers who hire workers, who hire, yes, every business for the most part has people in it, and someone's got to be the leader. So, with that said, what we have here at eXp is, again, if you've watched the other videos, we have an 80-20 split. So when you sell a home, so let's say you sell a home and your commission is $10,000, 8,000 goes to you until you hit your cap and get to the 100% model. So let's say this is the first home you're selling in your cap. So 8,000 goes to you and 2,000 would go to eXp. And of the 2,000 that goes to eXp, 1,000 goes to the company to pay for the platform, to pay for the thousands of dollars for the employees they've employed to help you. Even though it's a cloud-based company, they have thousands of employees within the platform that are here to assist us agents and make sure we're taken care of. So 1,000 back to eXp and 1,000 over here to Rev Share. And this is an example of a Rev Share organization. So diving into this a little bit more. Now with RevShare 2.0, there's also an additional bonus structure. So I'm going to be talking about that right now. So let's say this is you. This is you and you come over to eXp. Now, when you come over, a lot of times you're going to get these phone calls like, why did you go? What's happened? I can't believe you left, like all that stuff. So even if it takes you 3 to 5 years to bring over people, which many do a good amount in the first year just because you have the conversations, but let's say you either bring people over to you, or how a lot of this happens is just organic growth. You see, there's a misperception out there. Everyone's just like, oh, eXp is a recruiting company. It's all about this pyramid scheme and all this stuff. Well, that's just ignorance and not really understanding or taking enough time to really look at the model. We lead with production. Look at our numbers. We're where the pros go to grow, and we lead with production. So when you're out producing and you're a good agent, and let's say you have a deal with this agent right here, Karen, and Karen's like, that was an amazing deal, and you're fantastic. Tell me more about eXp. And so Karen joins you over at eXp, comes on over because she thinks you're a phenomenal agent. You have great production. You showed up professionally. She's not very happy with her brokerage, isn't getting much out of it. And you're like, oh my gosh, you have to come over. This is an amazing company. I've fallen in love with it. There's just so much opportunity, and the support and training is like nothing you've ever seen. So Karen comes over and she's doing deals. And so when Karen closes this deal, as we said right here, $1,000. With the 2.0, you would actually get $500 of the 1,000. And then the rest of it's dispersed against around the family tree, or however you grow this. So Karen and these agents are your level one because they're on your level one. So they all directly called you their sponsor, or you brought them over. Sponsors a whatever word I like to call it, business partner. I coach and mentor agents for free that join me because of this model. I can pour into agents, I can meet them where they're at, help them get into production. And that's why we don't charge a team split, and we don't charge for coaching and mentoring, because we have vested interest in our family trees success. It's a beautiful thing and a beautiful way to do business. So Karen, same thing. She's out doing business and she brings over 4 agents because she's just really good at what she does. There's like, tell me more. Or maybe when she left, they're all like, why did you leave? And then we get to tell them about it, and it all just grows. and then you have, maybe one of them bring over, and then you have these over here. And so you can see where it could happen the first year. I know that my business partner within 2 years brought over 300 agents. So it just depends how much you want to pour into this. Many agents, I will tell you, actually don't really take advantage or go into the rev share side of it. They're here for the production part of it. This is more for the agents that want to make this one of their multiple sources or streams of income. And you can do it organically over a year, 5 years, 10 years, doing what you're already doing, and that's selling real estate. It's just the whole compound effect. So when Karen brings over Joe right here, and Joe sells something, Karen gets paid and you get paid. So again, when this person, we'll call them Bill, when Bill sells something, Joe gets paid, Karen gets paid, you get paid. You get a percentage of this $1,000. And again, that's just until they cap, which the cap is $16,000, and it resets every year. So once they pay in the $16,000, right here is two. Once they pay in the 16, they're at the 100% model, and that's where the organization halts until they restart on their cap again. And once they cap, again, if they're not paying into eXp, the family tree isn't being paid either. So it's reoccurring every single year. And there are people that have 5 people in the organization. There are people that have 500, 5,000, and they're getting, I know one of my business partners, he has 2,600 people. He got over $1 million in rev share, just because every time someone did, and he doesn't know, because this actually goes 4, 5, 6, 7. He doesn't know most of the people down here. He knows some of them up here, some fours. It just depends how much they reach out to him, how much they need his help. If they jump on his calls, because he's on a couple training calls a week as well, helping other agents do this within eXp. And that's the beautiful thing. If you are over here and you want to do what this is, and maybe your direct person that brought you on, they're just not very interested in it. You have this whole family that will figure out a way to help you. So that's where, when I say that we really pour into each other, because not only, like I showed you on the stock options and the 5 ways to earn stock, now you have this way of building multiple sources of income and streams of income. So if this is something you want to do, we have dedicated support teams that will help you and figure out a way to do this. If you need help with calls and explaining this to, maybe there's a person out here that's thinking of joining this person, but you're selling, you don't want to deal with this. Well, this person will probably help you. And if this person can't help you, this person will probably help you. And if this person can't help you, this person will probably help you. There are people that will help you, I promise you, because there are people that are focusing on this and they don't even sell real estate anymore. They could, they don't have to. And some people, they have 10,000 people in their organization, and they're still icon agents, meaning they're selling 30, 40, 50 plus homes a year while running this, because the easiest way to get people to join you is to do it through production, to do it through what you're already doing, and that's selling houses. Because you show up, you have great conversations, you're a great agent on the other side of the deal, and then you just ask the question, or maybe they even ask you. I mean, it's pretty phenomenal how this can just compound over time. And before you know it, you're just getting checks. They just show up on the 20th of every month, 21st of every month. People down here that you don't even know, they sell something, it goes up. And you're all of a sudden, even if it's $500, like it is right here, well, let's say it's a $500 per transaction. Maybe some of them are $200. Maybe some of them are $87. I don't know. But think about that. If you have an organization that you're building out and they're selling, well, we'll say 54 transactions in a month, and you get paid some percentage of all of these because of all of these people in your family tree. I mean, even if it's $100, $5,400 a month. I mean, people are paying their mortgages, they're paying their car payments, they're paying for the kids' school, all by just doing what they already do, and it's selling real estate. So lots to unpack and numbers to run. So if you want to run your numbers and see what this looks like for you, along with the stock awards, I think we should definitely be talking. So reach out to me. My contact information is below in the comments, and I'll help you run the numbers and really figure out how you can start building your generational wealth, your legacy for your family and not your brokers, because the old model and the old way of doing real estate, it's diminishing, it's disappearing, because the platform based model is taking over, especially when you can have equity and ownership and help the company grow and get rewarded for helping the company grow. It's phenomenal. So this person is out there and they don't have to do it all like at a normal pyramid company, where the leader is responsible for the managers, and managers got to check with them to make sure they're hiring the supervisors, and the supervisors the workers. And we do it together when we build it together. It's an amazing opportunity, and it is changing lives. Let's talk. I'm ready. Have a good one.